Welcome back. Joining me now is 716 brand marketing strategist and founder of Indemand Studios, Ashley Falletta. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Chelsea.
Okay, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. So I am a brand strategist for women entrepreneurs, experts, coaches, and consultants, keynote speakers, anybody who calls themselves women expert personal brand. And what I do is I help them position themselves as influencers in their community through brand marketing and brand development.
I'm glad you talked about this because brand marketing, having a brand, that's a pretty big buzzword right now. But what does that actually mean?
Sure, great question. So I'm going to flip this on its head a little bit, because what people usually think of as their brand, they think about themselves, and they think about themselves as the hero of the story. But really what branding means is actually talking about your audience and learning about their story. So I'm certified in a framework called Story Brand, which uses a seven-step framework that follows the art and psychology of storytelling. And it positions you as the guide as opposed to the hero of the story. So when we talk about branding, when we talk about being a personal brand, we're not talking about us. We're talking about how we're serving another person's story and getting them from point A to point B with your services and products.
Oh, wow. That is very interesting. I've talked with you about figuring out my brand. You know that I'm in the pageant world, and we always have to have our community service initiatives. So that's kind of the same thing. We find a story that we're passionate about, but flip it as to how we can help others with our title.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, a lot of successful women come to me and they're itching to do something more. So they founded maybe a nonprofit, or they have a successful business, and they're just itching to make an impact. So what we do is we find their avenues of impact, and we, whether it be keynote speaking, authoring a book, or coaching, consulting program, and position them, you know, to give back to their community in that way.
Tell me about Indemand Studios and how that got started.
Oh yeah, great question. So I've been freelancing as a brand strategist since 2016. And so I've been doing this one woman show, this juggle, for a very long time. And the services really that I was providing as a story brand certified guide has really blown up, especially in Buffalo, being that story brand hasn't been introduced here yet. So bringing the framework to Buffalo, I decided, you know, I think I need a little bit of help. So we expanded into an agency model, having team members that help with the brand development, website, marketing strategy. So all following the story brand framework, those 7 steps, and now we get to use that and kind of branch out from there and build the brand using the framework.
Nice. And I know that you have some exciting news. You just launched your website. Tell me about that.
I did, yes, www.indemandstudios.com. So that is talks all about brand marketing and the story brand framework, talks about how we help with marketing and PR and the brand development. And yes, it's very exciting. I'm very proud of it.
Why don't you tell us more about why it's so important to market your brand? You know, Daytime Buffalo is a space where we allow a lot of local business owners, small businesses, a platform here. But having that brand marketing is something that everyone needs to think about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So having your own business, having your own brand, you're serving other people. It's not just about yourself. We just talked about that. We're serving other people, and being the city of good neighbors, you know, we always want to think about other people, but they're not going to know who you are unless you engage in building a brand around yourself, building a brand around your message. So otherwise, they're not going to know where you are, or who you are, or where you are, or what you're doing. So building this, I work specifically with personal brands, but also with small businesses, brick and mortars as well, packaging themselves with a website, with their messaging, with their brand identity, logos, and all of that, and then their story and their products and services. It all comes together in a nice little bow that is brand marketing.
Tell me about some of your success stories. I know you've worked with some pretty big influencers.
Yes, so specifically I've worked with a lot of authors, keynote speakers, coaches, and consultants. Some of them I can't mention their names, but they have had bestsellers out there. I have one influencer in California, so she's really great, and she is a pageant girl, and I'll give her a shout out, Kayla Rose. She is originally from Buffalo, and so she is, you know, I call her a pageant queen. I call her my little pageant queen, but she is out there on TikTok, and she is out there spreading the joy that she brings to other people through her talent. And Yeah, just a lot of people who like to go out on stage and speak about their message and what they're doing and how they can take people through that transformation that they've already gone through to achieve such success.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing about what you do. I think this
Yeah.
is definitely for all of the, like I said, businesses out there, authors, local leaders. It's just something to think about. And maybe you're the person that they need to come to just help kind of reframe and refresh their brand.
Yes, I would be happy to talk.
Thank you so much. And viewers, you can learn more about Ashley Falletta, 716 brand marketing strategist and founder of Indemand Studios, by going to her website, indemandstudios.com, and following her on social media at Ashley K. Falletta. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.